Okay. Hey up me ducks, I'm Aaron. Earphones, not acceptable. Hey up me ducks, I'm Aaron reporting for CoasterGen, and I'm very excited to say this is episode 2 of Dark Ride Ducks Quack. And today we're going to have a little chat about, surprisingly, I know, and it's going to be controversial, the haunting at Drayton Manor Resort. Again, please do give me your comments and down below in the comments and chats and everything like that. Just tell me what you think and let's have a good conversation. Again, the Coma Madhouse is one of my favourites before anybody said anything. And I went on this before I went and experienced Hex at Alton Towers a long time ago. Couldn't tell you when, but way back in the day when I was at college and I used to get the bus from Derby to Drayton Manor, I believe. Maybe after college, I don't know, it was a long time ago. I used to get the bus from Derby to Drayton Manor Resort and I can remember the haunting and I used to love it. And yeah, so let's talk about when you enter the haunting, how hidden away is it, first of all, which is cool. It is a little bit hidden away. If you don't know it's there, you kind of go, what is this? And I love the sign on the wall and the entrance, and you go into the little courtyardy bit, and you got the lovely spooky gate, which is awesome. But yeah, the gate going into the spooky area, I call it. So it's pretty cool, open, as you know, pathway, and it's ivy covered, and there's like spooky things to see. You've got the old rattly thing in the right hand side. And then you've got like the old like paranormally bits on the left, and they used to have the tape up with like do not cross barriers and stuff, and the signage had been changed over the years, and they've done stuff and taken it away and added bits in, which is cool. And you wait, don't you? You wait, and there's a sign saying please wait here. The cycle starts every 15 minutes, something or it's 15-minute cycles, but people don't read that sign and they tend to go and come back or go what's going on, I have no idea. I would love to stay there, and sometimes you're on your own, you're like, great, you get a solo run through here, and just as they come up to get you, someone else enters the queue, don't they? And you're like, oh, anyway. I love that though. I love that you're waiting and it's batched that way. I actually think that's cool because it gives you time in that lovely area just to chill out, take in the ambience, because it is a nicely spooky area, isn't it? You know, it's the Drayton Vicarage. Drayton Manor Vicarage, whatever they call it, you know, and I love the facade and how it all looks. It's just a spooky vicarage type thing. Nice. So that's cool. And then they come and get you, and you go through into the first showroom. Now, this one's gonna cause a lot of issues, I think. What do you prefer if you've experienced this dark ride? You go into what's going to be the paranormal unit bus for Ripper. 1 second. And then you watch a video, don't you? Now this video has changed a couple of times, and how it is at the minute with Dr. Ghostman. What do you think to that? It's a bit like, I think it's a bit silly. I know it's made for kids, really. It's a family resort, but then the next 2 rooms don't really go with that kind of thing. I think it could be better done, but I like how just like silly it is. I love how silly it is, actually. I don't know what's going on with his gloves, which hopefully we'll get a clip and put in here. But yes, then obviously you go through to the first showroom. There's not many spoilers here, but I love how that's done. And if you haven't experienced it, go and experience it, because it does manage to scare you in this first room if you don't know what's going on, and if all the effects are working. I think it can be quite scary. But then you go through to the main showroom, I think, and this thing's brilliant. Like the story comes to life. It tells you how dare you be here and what's going on, and then you've got the floor moves, things move. If you look, wherever you look, you'll notice something. I love how the light effects bounces from like the mirrors and stuff. And I said there won't be any spoilers, but to be fair, Dark Ride Ducks, innit? My ducks. It's all spoilers. So, spoiler alert. And then you get obviously the painting and the lady of the house, and the spiel she tells you. I love that. I love how the floor moves. I think there's not much I'd change in that room, to be honest. The only bit I'd change was the first initial video room, I think, and I'd redo the area outside. And then obviously from there you go through a little corridor, it depends which side you're on, to what is the Madhouse Alamonto. And that's pretty cool. It's a smaller version, and for me, the effect's not 100% there. I don't really feel it as much as I feel on maybe Hex or Villa Volta, because the smaller versions, I just don't think you get that effect. But it's still a cool little ride, really, and it is quite spooky. They have a bit of projection mapping. The ending's a little bit tame. There's not much what goes on there. There's a crypt that opens, and then a couple of lights, and there should be some smoke. Most of the time there isn't no smoke. Used to be, I think, bats and then the demon, and all that was taken away. It could do with having, I think, in my opinion, obviously, having something come out of there, I think. Maybe I'd redo the ride room as well. I think it doesn't fit with the pre-shows anymore, and I think, although I really do love the old school stuff, like, and they've got some, like, the painting on the wall and stuff like that, and the things on the walls, they are old school, and I do like that, and I'd love to have some of that back here. But I think it does need changing up to be more in line with the actual main pre-show area. And then you leave, which is cool, little corridor, and then you press a button saying you believe in ghosts, for Dr. Spellman to do his weird research. Thank you very much. But like I said, what we're doing today, Quack. So yeah, I really want to know what you think of this extraordinary dark ride. The other thing I wanted to talk about is that, do you class this as a dark ride? I do. Some people may say it's a flat ride with a bit of a queue, but I think it's a dark ride. Tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching Quack. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Why not? If you want to hear me chatting rubbish all the time, it's a great way to do it. And I just love dark rides. Please, please, please say hello in the comments. Put a duck in the comments, why not? Goodbye, thank you. May the force be with you.